You guys, I am so excited to bring up your headliner for the night. He has been on our show sporadically over the past few years, and he always does a fantastic job. We're very lucky to have him here. So are you pumped for him? Yeah! All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Quinnell.
Let's hear it for the boys one time. Give it up for Boy Kisses and everybody that you've seen tonight. Oh, man, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. This is a very special time of year. This is my favorite time of the year, you guys, Easter time. Yeah, it corresponds with the availability of my favorite candy treat. Yeah, of course, I could only be talking about Cadbury cream eggs, right? Who likes some sugar goo out there by round of applause? You like the sugar goo? Good. So I've been talking about cream eggs on stage for a while now. But for the first time, this happened to me. I was setting up the bit. I said my favorite time of year corresponds to favorite candy treat. I, of course, could only be talking about, and one person in the audience just went, Peeps! Oh, God, no. I mean, whether or not you like Cadbury cream eggs, I think we can all agree, fuck Peeps. Right? Fuck Peeps right in their dead little eyes, you know, really. I was at a Walmart getting my oil changed because I'm crushing it. It's the same oil that they have at places where they don't also sell frozen pizzas and bed sheets and shit. So I saw at Walmart they had like a monolithic display of Peeps in the center of one of the aisles, and it was completely untouched. And you could tell it had been there for a while. They were dusty. And Peeps had fallen off my radar, so I didn't realize that to retain relevance, they've been making all kinds of different flavors of Peeps. Apparently yellow wasn't enough for them. Because now they've got a watermelon Peep, and it's like a lemon, a pina colada. And then there was one that was just a white Peep with red speckles in it. It just had a question mark. Called mystery flavor. I mean, you know, we all know what the answer to that mystery is, right? I mean, it's shit. 100% of the time, if you're eating a Peep, the flavor is shit. I mean, sure, it might say watermelon. Peeps don't make any sense to me. Why am I going to want to eat a gritty, tasteless sugar sculpture of a nightmare chicken? It's ridiculous. I mean, really, Peeps are the candy corn of Easter, right? I mean, they absolutely are who's eating these things. I said that at a show. I said Peeps are the candy corn of Easter, and like you, everybody laughed because it's a great line. But afterwards, somebody came up to me and said, "Oh, you got to check this out," and that's always a red flag. But so he shows me his phone, and it's a picture of candy corn flavored Peeps. I don't have a punchline for that. I just vomited blood and then went about my day. So some of you might not know in terms of Cadbury cream eggs, but over the last few years, the candy gods hath shone down their glory upon us. Because apparently somebody over there at Cadbury, maybe Teddy Cadbury himself for all I know, I don't know. Somebody realized that if we color the yolk green and call them Scream Eggs, we can sell them on Halloween, get an extra month of sales to those fat Americans. Because, of course, green green yolk, that's spooky. Right? I don't fucking care. I don't know how it works. Just give me the eggs. Like, I'm not gonna... So I got excited when I heard about the Scream egg, but then I started to get upset about it. I'm like, you're telling me that these kids get an extra month of cream eggs? I'm more upset about that than I am about the fact that they've had the internet for a greater percentage of their life than I have. I would have traded all of that grainy dial-up pornography of my youth for extra month of cream eggs every year. No contest. Yeah, because I started to get mad. You're telling me that kids these days with their goddamn online bullying and their hashtag Trump youth, you're telling me these pieces of shit, they might go up to somebody's house, knock on the door, say trick or treat and get a cream egg? It's upsetting. Because you know they don't appreciate it. I mean, can you imagine a sadder sight than the end of the night? The house, gracious enough to bestow cream eggs upon the neighborhood children. They've long since shuttered their blinds. They've retreated to their library to read books about kindness. And then they just hear like a wet slapping sound. What's that? What is that? What's that? Then they go outside to look, and it's just a sea of semi-spooky sugar goo just sadly smeared across there. That makes me mad, and I made it up. I made up something that made me angry. Now I get what all those idiots. Now I get it. Little cream egg history I found out while doing some research. Apparently in the 80s, the people at Cadbury, I don't know if they were getting into some of that 80s blow or whatever, but they decided that they were going to try and sell cream eggs year round. It's like, holy shit, no country should have that kind of power, you know? Especially not one that enslaved India for as long as they did, you know? I mean, no post-colonial nation should have that kind of candy strength, you know? I mean... So, the point is, they realized a very important fact about eggs. You see, eggs exist year-round. No reason to make those a seasonal treat. You know, there's not people standing around going, oh man, thank God it's March. You know, I have been craving an omelet for 11 months. When I eat a cream egg, I like to pretend I'm a snake. Anybody else like to feel that power, huh? Yeah, I like to pretend I'm dislocating my jaw. Toss it back and want like it's a fucking peanut M&M. Then there's that hollow crunch, the sugar goo gets, oh God, can we get a double goo cream egg, please, Cadbury? I mean, I see some air in there sometimes. Up your game, you know? One time I was eating a cream egg Adam style like that, and I had a friend of mine with me, and he was like, oh, it's disgusting. And I said, what, you don't like cream eggs? And he said, no, it's just one bite like that. Ugh. That's just so much fondant. I just said, you motherfucker. I have been eating cream eggs for the last 30 years of my life, desperately trying to avoid finding out what that shit in the middle's called. Amazon Prime user. Pretty sure I can just go on there and dial up like a tube or like a bucket or like a tunnel of fondant. I don't know what kind of increments they sell it in, but I'm pretty sure I can get enough to fill a kiddie pool. Just set it out in the yard on a warm spring afternoon. Sit waist deep in sugar goo. Just give myself diabetes by osmosis. You know, it's the American dream, isn't it? Just scooping goo. I think that's what Ben Franklin... I think that's really what he was fighting for. My favorite day of the year, though, is the day after Easter. Yeah. Some people are savvy shoppers. You know what's up. Because that's the day that I can throw a thimbleful of gas in the Prius. Cruise around all the CVS's and Walgreens. Take advantage of that deep discount post-Easter cream egg action. You know how it is, right? I mean, shit, 2 for $1. Sometimes they're 4 for $1. I'm going to have cream eggs till like early May. So I was at a CVS. I was buying 36 cream eggs. I call it an Adam's dozen. I just take the display box and just kind of scoop whatever's left on the, just kind of scoop like a bear scooping acorns on a, just scoop it up, get it in there, make a little egg pyramid. So I get it up to the counter, and the lady who's ringing me up, God bless her, I don't know if she was new or just like bad at her job or whatever, but she was ringing them up individually. You guys have known me for like 12 minutes. You probably know that doesn't fly. Right? It's a little too much anxiety to be exposed for that long. He's just like, boop, boop. And I was like, oh, actually, there's 36. And she just looked at me and went, oh. And if you're an egghead like me, you know that sometimes the foil on the wrapper folds over the UPC weird and it doesn't ring up right. God, I don't know. Can't tell you how many times I've had to I've been at a gas station trying to get my egg on. And it didn't scan. I've had to walk back to the shelf and grab one with an intact UPC and then take it up to the counter. And then at that point, I'm just getting both those eggs. I earned it. I had to walk back there. So I was just like, boop, boop. And I was like, oh, actually, you could just scan the next one twice. Or I don't know, 24 more times by the look of it. Right? And then, what I'd feared about this scenario came true because that's a lot of beeping, to not draw somebody's attention. People don't have a lot going on in lines. Oh, what's that beeping? Oh, there's so much beeping. I'm so interested. I need to be a part of this beeping. So there was an elder stateswoman standing in line behind me. And she looked around at my purchase and she went, cream eggs. I've never had one of those before. Are they good? I said, lady, are they good? I'm buying 36 of them. They're great. I'm not going to an Easter party where they forgot that Easter was yesterday. I didn't get a panicked call from an uncle. Like, Adam, you got to get some eggs and get over here. These kids have been looking for 24 hours. We fucked up. I was straight with her. I just told her, lady, 10 of those bad boys aren't going to make it to my house. And I live close. I'm just going to have a pile of rappers riding shotgun, I don't stop until I can put a seatbelt on it. That's my litmus test. The last thing I will say about cream eggs is there was a British tabloid a couple of years ago that tried to drum up some controversy. They were trying to get some of those war on Christmas clicks, like how they'll always post like inflammatory articles to get the conservative Christian right to like click. And because something happens, I don't know, they get money? I don't know how it works, but so the point is they were like, oh, we want to get some of that war on Christmas action. So we're going to post an article saying that Cadbury has banned the use of the word Easter from their packaging of their Easter candy because then people will click. And apparently something happens. I don't know. But the point is, Cadbury cream eggs are so good, they didn't take the bait. I mean, first off, it's bullshit. It's never said Easter on the individual eggs. It says it on the box. And it still does to this day. The point is, the conservative Christian people, the most easily offended people officially, and I think they would cop to that. I am very easily offended. But the thing is, they didn't get mad. They didn't care. Cream eggs are that good. They were like, we don't give a shit. You could have a picture of a cream egg coming out of Satan's asshole on the box. We'd still love them, To be fair, though, I have a problem with the package. I have a problem with the cream egg wrapper. I have a problem that they bother fucking wrapping them. We've all seen eggs at the supermarket, right? Just give me 12 naked cream eggs in an egg carton and stop making eye contact with me for a little while. Jesus Christ! Hey, thank you so much!
Adam Cornell, keep it going for